Hello, my name is Andrew Pedersen. I'm a bass player with the Houston Symphony, and in this video I'll be going over the Simandl TMEA All-State Etude for you. And before we get into it, I'd just like to stress the importance of practicing etudes similar to this. It's really full of repetition and pattern. You can see right from the beginning it goes every 2 bars at a time, only modulating by a whole step. And so when we put in all this work and really understand what's going on here, it's very easy to identify and apply the patterns that we've learned in etudes like this to our new solo and orchestral rep. We kind of get a head start and we're not starting from scratch then, which is really great. Going from the very top, I'd like to recommend hooking the quarter note to the 8th note in the second half of the bar. So what I mean is down, down. Hook on a down bow, the A to F, and this will be for every subsequent pattern. The B to G and then C sharp to A. What this also does, and I'll play it again for you, down, is then puts us in a great part of the bow for the 16th notes. And we want the 16th notes throughout this whole etude to be slightly off the string, give it a little more buoyancy, because it is marked forte the entire time. So this will be the same. And one thing to be aware of when we're doing this down, down hook is that we don't lose volume. Our tendency is to, of course, get softer when we get towards the tip and then louder when we get back to the frog. And what's interesting with this is we have to lead through the hook because the phrasing goes to the second bar of each phrase. Get your shoulder slightly around, really engage and pull through the end of the bow. So. One last thing with this at the beginning. See how I came away from the very last 8th note? I would recommend doing that for each subsequent time as well. It rounds out the phrase and then we're able to start again, anew. And each time, slightly more intense, get slightly louder, give it a little more macro phrasing. Now, let's skip to bar 32. This is the high A. And no reason to be afraid of this. I know high A it still freaks me out to this day, but I'll give you a great way to practice this shift. So let's take the 3 notes prior to the A and the A itself and slur them all together. So what I mean is C, E flat, and then also slur it going back down. And it's okay that we have a little slide in there up to the A. We're not going to hear it when it's separate bows. So I would recommend practicing this, obviously starting slow, and then working your way to your performance tempo. Once you feel comfortable with the slur, then you could add in separate bows. See, I missed it there. Starting the bar before in bar 31, I'd also recommend just having this be in one position. Start second finger A or second finger F on the A string. So. And then one last point of clarification is our time change at bar 17. See how it goes starts out in 6/8 and now we're in 3/4. And above it is marked quarter note equals dotted quarter note. And what this means is the new quarter note tempo in the 3/4 is equal to the dotted quarter of the 6/8. So boom, 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 boom. So we start out in triple time, and now switches to duple 3/4. Boom, boom. Dun, 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 dun. Pulse will stay the same throughout the whole etude. And again, let me just sing this for you one more time. Boom, 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 boom. Triple time, now duple time. Boom, 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 boom. I'll play this for you now, from the beginning through bar 40. Thanks for watching.